Hello guys, and welcome to another stream. And today I will be playing Mario Strikers Battle League once again, because they finally updated the game. And yeah, most of you know how I feel about the updates. I don't really like free content updates in general, but I do like some things about this update and everything. And I do think Mario Strikers Battle League is a fun game. So I'm glad that it's still a somewhat active game. Like, is it? I mean, I still enjoyed this game despite its lack in content and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out the Strikers Club, and you're definitely welcome to join it if you want to. I'll put the code on here, so it's K644GD if you want to join. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and change my striker from Waluigi over to Shy Guy. So, okay, let's see. Yeah, I think I could choose all the gear that I bought for Shy Guy. Are we gonna get Bowser Jr.? I hope we get Bowser Jr. Because I think Bowser Jr. would be a nice addition. I also want PD Piranha and Pauline. PD Piranha because he was in the other games, or at least in Charged. But and then Pauline because I really like Pauline, and I like how she's being added to more Mario spin-offs lately. Okay, a new season is beginning soon. Okay, I kind of suspected that there was going to be a new season soon, along with this update. And also, does the audio sound okay? Do I need to turn up the game audio or anything? I'm probably going to lose this match, because I'm still getting used to Shy Guy. I wonder if any of the opponents, or online opponents that I get, have the new stadium and everything. And also, I noticed something. I was looking on the Mario Strikers Discord server, and they actually said that Galactic mode was actually toned down. So that's actually a really good thing. But it does seem kind of weird that they're doing that, because it kind of felt like padding when the game first released, because it was so hard. Um, but the thing is, I do think like it's good that they're toning it down a little bit. I did like how it was hard, but I feel like it was brutally difficult. Like some people couldn't even beat it. I'm just gonna have Shy Guy for now. I want to get used to Shy Guy. I kind of like Shy Guy because you could basically customize his stats. Okay, it's lagging a bit here. But like with the gear is much more important. Like I said in the video, the gear is much more important with Shy Guy than it is for other characters. Shy Guy more like Morbius. It's shy in time. Or I don't know what Shy Guy would say. It's it's Shy Guy time or something like that. Isn't there like a vampire Shy Guy in or there's either a zombie Shy Guy or a vampire Shy Guy in Yoshi's Crafted World? Okay. Hopefully they fix Boom Boom in this update. Is that a new sound effect? I don't really recognize that from any of the others. Or from the other or the older version of the game. I'm not sure. I know this game did get like patch notes and everything. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I like the night gear on Shy Guy. I feel like I might get used to this. Because I think strength and shooting, I'm usually used to characters like that, and he's decently, his speed is decent too. Like, even if you have the night gear on. Like, it's not optimal, but it's good enough if you're gonna have, like... I definitely like how Shy Guy is, because, like, it's interesting how there's a character that's completely balanced now. It's weird how... It's weird how Mario and Luigi technically weren't as balanced in this game, and then Shy Guy is, and it's not until the update till we get a completely balanced character. But I guess it's just... Okay, there we go. 3 points. 3 points. I'm kind of curious what Shy Guy looks like without the mask. They actually... Shy Guy actually took off, or his mask falls off in Mario Strikers Charged, but you don't actually see what's under his mask. So, Shy Guy is perfection. I know there's a ghost Shy Guy in Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, Shy Guy, honestly, I feel like he's definitely becoming one of my favorite Mario enemies. Like, Dry Bones is my all-time favorite. Dry Bones will always be my favorite. I also like Piranha Plant, too. Because, I mean, his inclusion in Smash, in other games, too, made him a, pretty interesting Mario enemy. But I feel like Shy Guy is up there. Shy Guy is definitely becoming one of my favorites now. I mean, like, with his presence in the Paper Mario series, or I guess all the Shy Guy characters in the Paper Mario series, like with General Guy, Shy Bandit, and all the other Shy Guy characters, I feel like. And Gourmet Guy, you can't forget about Gourmet Guy. Did they try to charge the Hyper Strike in the other side? That's weird. Ooh, it's almost okay. I could have if I had one of the teammates over there, I caught it. I probably would have got it in. Okay, I just have to prevent them from scoring now. Yeah, there's only a few seconds left, so I hope they don't miraculously score in these 15 seconds. Or I guess score 3 times. Who knows, there might be a Hyper Strike that spawns out of nowhere like it usually does. Okay, now, well, basically one now. Nice, let's go! Starting off the stream with a win! Luigi playable in the next update. Yeah, that would be really cool. Luigi is actually one of the characters I speculated, because this game is... Yep, there's a Paper Mario reference! Yep, because it's referencing Sky Guy from Paper Mario 64. Just a sliver of Paper Mario references. Just exciting for me. Like, I just... Since I'm obsessed with the series. Sorry, Reese, for leaving your club, but my friends made one. That's okay. I think I'm gonna join another one. Yeah, I actually... Luigi is one of my predictions, because I did do a character prediction video, like, actually all the way back in February when the game was first announced. I was assuming that there was going to be more characters announced, but there wasn't. But I guess, now there's technically going to be more because of the updates and everything, but that's... Video really still applies, so I'm not really going to do an updated version. I like how someone changed over to Shy Guy. I guess I'm going to have 2 Shy Guys on my team now. I'll do I'll do 2 Shy Guys and 2 Rosalinas. Shy Guy is just... I feel like Shy Guy is surprisingly good. Like, because you could basically just do a full-on customization thing. Okay. I might have to wait to read the chat until someone scores. Oh, I don't think they fixed Boom Boom. Isn't it crazy how Mario Sports Superstars Soccer has the same or more content than this game? I think that's debatable, because all the content in Mario Sports Superstars is just, like, not really interesting at all. Like, it's just complete... Like, in that game, it's just soccer, but that's it. Like, this game at least has a twist and interesting gameplay, despite having a severe lack of content at launch. Okay, I didn't get the blue one this time, but I think it's cool how the Fly Guy even has an outfit. And I mean, I think it's really cool how they just reference different types of Shy Guys, and usually in the Shy Guy moveset of different Mario sports games. Okay, good. I scored that time. You know, speaking of Shy Guys in soccer, it kind of reminds me of that one, part in the Origami King in Chapter 1 where the Paper Macho Shy Guys are like, playing soccer with the, one orb. Just kind of thought of that, since it's, like, Shy Guys in soccer. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if they fixed Boom Boom or not, or if Boom Boom is supposed to be intentionally bad in this game. Of course, yep, of course I get 3 points this time, because they just completely... Like, I missed the tackle, and then he just... Okay. Guigi would be awesome, but I'm still waiting for Professor Egad to be playable in some game. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Hope PD Boot and Monty will make it back. Yeah, I hope that too. That was weird. Did the ball just, like, bounce off or something? Yep, of course it, like, flagged out right before I got the orb. Okay. Okay. I hope they add Stroll and Stew. Yeah, that would be the best addition to this game. That would instantly make this game a 10 out of 10. Just add Stroll and Stew. Okay. Okay, well, I didn't win that time. At least I won the first one. wonder if I have enough bolts to upgrade my stadium. Yeah, if Stroll and Stu was added to this game, Mario Strikers Battle League would overtake Morbius as the best piece of media of all time. It's Strollin' time. Stroll and Stu sweep. Okay, let's see. I want to see if I can upgrade my stadium yet, because I was saving up. I'm still gonna keep it as the Peach's Castle theme, because I kind of like that theme, but just want to see. Oh yeah, I technically can unlock it now, but I'm just saving up for the Royal Castle 2. I wonder if anyone else has changed their character now. I kind of like Shy Guy so far. I'm not sure if I'll completely main him, but I'm just gonna keep playing as him with the Night Gear for now. Oh, and did you all hear, that they updated the SNES and NES libraries? They added, like, Kirby's Avalanche and two other games that I've never heard of before. And then in Japan, they added the, Kirby Superstar Kirby Superstar Stacker. I can't talk. Okay, but I don't know why they haven't added that in the North American library, because they literally added a Japanese game in the NES library. So I think that's kind of weird that they didn't add Superstar Stacker to the North American one. Though you can still get the Japanese library if you do have a North American or European account. Um since the Switch is region free and everything, and it still works even with Nintendo Switch Online, which is a pretty cool secret feature that Switch Online has. So, but those other two games that they're adding, other than the Kirby ones, I just never. It's like those bargain bin games that Nintendo always adds. Oh, another one with one with the desert theme now. But it's just like they immediately scored. Wow, but it's like Nintendo always adds these super weird games that they can get licenses for really cheap. So that just seems to be the case here. Everyone's asking for Mario RPG, and they're just not doing anything with that at all. It's wow. It's it, it's either this other team is really good, or I'm just not playing well right now. Okay, good. I got one in. Kind of confused them a little bit with the passing. I definitely think Shy Guy is a better upgrade than Toad. In terms of, well, in terms of upgrading the sidekicks from the previous game. Yeah, I don't think it's playing the desert music. I think it's just playing the mixed stadium theme. I wonder if there is any references with, wow, this team is completely, like, demolishing me right now, but, I wonder if there's any new references in the music, because I know I've heard one of the desert themes, but I'm not sure what the other one is, because there's usually two music tracks per stadium, so I definitely think Shy Guy was done better, like a lot better than the past Mario sports games. Because I feel like in other Mario sports games, they just add like just regular Shy Guy and call it a day. In this game, I think they actually made the gear look pretty interesting for Shy Guy and everything, and his animations are pretty cool too. His mask isn't animated, but I do miss that. But I do think I feel like his new animations kind of make up for it, especially the Paper Mario reference. You know, I've noticed I mostly just play this game 1v1 rather than like 2v2. Wow, there's still like yeah, this team is pretty good. There we go. I pray me characters don't get added. Yeah, as much as I do like Mii's in games, I really feel like they're not fitting at all in Mario Strikers. Like, because they have to do all the animations, but it would look weird just seeing like these generic models slapped onto these animations. It just I don't really think Mii's would work in this game. I'd rather see like more interesting Mario characters like Pauline, PD Piranha, Guigi, different things like that. As much as I want the Mario RPG characters like either Paper Mario characters or Mario and Luigi characters, I don't think that's likely. I mean, maybe in a Mario Kart game eventually, but I wouldn't say in this game they're likely. It is nice seeing like subtle references to the series, like the Shy Guy victory animation. Yeah, I really do like how Shy Guy's animation references Paper Mario 64. Some people, well, there was only a couple people said it might have been a coincidence, but I think the three colored balloons in the order and everything is just like too specific to be a coincidence, and the way he's floating with it, it's not really like Mario Tennis Aces where he just grabs a bunch of balloons. And it's not a reference to any, like, Yoshi's Island enemy or anything, because I know, like, a lot of Shy Guys were created in Yoshi's Island, so... Oh my gosh, I was literally charging up Donkey Kong's attack. I don't know why that didn't register. Okay. And you can see I even included the, Balloon Shy Guy in the stream layout. Okay. Well, I lost that time. But at least we get to see Shy Guy's victory animation again. I saw that the tweet that I made about it is blowing up. Okay. I think we might get more species that are similar, or species characters similar to Yoshi, Toad, and Shy Guy. Yeah, especially because there's a lot of sidekick characters that they get out, like one that I really want, Strybones, but also like Monty Mole would be pretty cool. Hammer Bro. Was Koopa Troopa one of the sidekick characters? I'm not sure, but I know Hammer Bro was, but and then there's also a few like full characters. I think like the species characters are kind of like this game's version of sidekicks. Like even though they're technically all like full on characters, but I feel like they kind of partially function as sidekicks because you can choose multiple of them. But yeah, I could definitely see them bringing back more sidekick characters. And also with that roadmap thing, even though it could definitely end in 2022 with the updates and everything, I think there definitely is a possibility that it could continue into 2023 because of the character data mines. Like, because I find it weird that they would add like 6 or 10 slots and only have 6 new characters. Okay. Yeah, I really like the new knife gear that was added in the update. I'm definitely getting used to Shy Guy having it. Okay. You know, I'm not sure if this is a controversial take or anything, but I don't really like the mushroom item. It's just like I feel like all the other items are like at least useful at like all times, while the mushroom is only useful in like some specific cases because you can basically just pass the ball across the field to another character. I feel like the mushroom, and especially if you have like a really fast character like Toad with speed gear, I feel like it's not really that useful of an item. One strategy that I tend to do, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people tend to do, is just go over to the one corner near the center of the field, or like basically kind of like on the very side edge of the center of the field, and just charge up a hyper strike from there. I'm sure a lot of people do that, but okay. It didn't even aim for the person who had the ball when I did the red shell. That was weird. Or they just passed it while I did it. I'm not sure. It was pretty quick, so I didn't really see. Okay, good. Yeah, Shy Guy's Hyper Strike is definitely one of my favorites. My guess to why there's only 10 slots is due to the clubs, says you could have 20 people. I that might be the case, but I think it was referring specifically to like characters that were gonna, or like completely new characters in the data of the game. So I'm not sure if that was the case, but we'll just have to see. If this game, like, if this, I know that there's a lot of controversy behind this game, but it still is relatively popular, and I do see a lot of people playing this game, like, way more than even Mario Tennis, and especially more than Mario Golf. So, yeah, it would be pretty disappointing to see them stop at only, like, 3 updates. Okay, I hope this gets in. Is it me, or is Nintendo having weird issues with Diddy Kong recently? They have been, because, like, Diddy Kong has definitely been missing from a lot of games recently. At least it was in Tour. But I mean, Mario Kart Tour, I really wish they did, like, a character update for... If they're not gonna make Mario Kart 9 or anything, like, I think they should have at least did, like, a character DLC or something for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like, along with the booster course pack. Because it's just that same roster is just kind of disappointing. Please don't score, please don't score. Please don't score. Of course we're gonna... Of course they score in the last second. Of course. Because now... because now I was about to win, but... Yep, and it bounces off. It's kind of annoying sometimes. Oh, okay. At least I got the orb. And, of course, Boom Boom sucks. I was about to win, but just just lost in the last second there because Boom Boom is awful. Boom Boom doesn't even try half the time. I was literally about to win there, and it just... Hey, Soshi Yoshi. You finally got all of the Pac-Man Museum Plus figures. Nice! I hope that they actually add more of them in an update, because I think it would be nice to see, like, some Pac-Man World-themed... Like, Pac-Man World-themed figures. I think that would be really cool. Like Talkman, or Orson, or other characters like that. I made a tweet about it a little while ago. Mario Strikers Battle League deserve to be better. Yeah, I think basically with this game, I feel like they definitely should have added a lot more at launch than just had the updates be extra things. Because the thing about, like, the updates in Nintendo games, like, recently, aside from, like, Mario Maker 2 and even arguably Animal Crossing, the updates feel like things that should have been in the game from the start. It's kind of annoying that we have to wait for, like, basically the rest of the game to be added. I know, like, that's controversial for some people, because, like, there's that debate between games being unfinished or not, but I feel like if a game is feeling lackluster enough to where it just doesn't feel like there's much in the game at all, I feel that's where it's lackluster and everything. So, yeah, I really hope Nintendo starts to add more content in the games, because this could definitely be a problem in the future. Because people are starting to wake up about this now. That's why there was a lot of backlash surrounding Battle League. So, even more so than Nintendo Switch Sports, because Nintendo Switch Sports, people already knew that was going to be like a more casual game, and like, if people, even though that game like suffers horribly from those issues, even more so than this game, I would like that game. I feel like people don't care about it as much because it's just like a more casual game. But this game, it's Mario Strikers. More people will care about it. That's why there's a lot of backlash. Despite it being a really fun game and having great gameplay, like, the content could definitely be a deal breaker for some people. Like, okay. Like, despite the fact that I enjoyed it, like, I could definitely see why a lot of people didn't, because of, like, the content issues and everything. But I do think there was still a good amount of effort put into this game. You could definitely still see that this game is of quality, because of, like the high quality animations, the good gameplay and everything. Definitely seems like there is more charm in this game than the other Mario sports games on Switch. Just, it's more controversial because it's a series that has been gone for 15 years. Super Rush, in my opinion, handled the free content updates the worst. I kind of agree, because, like, with Super Rush, there was basically no clarification. Like, this game, at least there is clarification for when the update, or not really when the updates are coming, but, like, what updates are coming. And, like, I feel like Next Level Games is definitely more transparent about it. But with Super Rush, they just randomly dropped updates with, like, just random things added, like different modes and stuff like that that should have been there from launch. And just, they added things, the way that Camelot adds things to their games is so bizarre. Like, they left out CPU difficulty at launch, and then also with Mario Tennis Aces, they lacked a character select screen at launch. It was really weird, and also that ranked matches mode in Mario Golf was missing at launch, and they added that in the first update. Yeah, I feel like both Tennis and Super Rush, I definitely feel like they both handled it poorly. This game, it's not as bad, but I feel like the content that is here should have been here from launch. And then the updates really should have felt more like additions rather than things that should be here. But it's definitely not as bad as the other two Mario sports games on Switch. The thing is with Super Rush, I don't even think it's that bad of a game. Like, I actually kind of like Super Rush, but just that content really killed it. Like, it just, the game really wasn't active that long. I think it was only active for, like, about a week when it first released, and then it was, whenever an update came out, people only played it for, like, 2 days and then completely dropped it. Even though this, like, with this game, the content is still a huge issue, I feel like this definitely does have more people playing it often, because of the gameplay and everything. It's kind of like the other Mario Strikers games. Because Charged is still, there's still like a decent amount of people playing that game even 15 years later. But yeah, I think that just the Mario Strikers formula is a lot more engaging and replayable. Even with a lack of content, it's still replayable and engaging than the other Mario sports games. Okay. So I heard that one of the reasons Nintendo might be doing updates in this way is because of Apple and like what basically the expectations of what mobile games should have. Well, obviously we're not talking about mobile games here, we're talking about Switch games. But the philosophy of these free updates is not too different from the mobile app updates. Like, just mobile apps and mobile games. Just the way they're handled is not too different from how they handle these updates. So, because I actually saw something like Nintendo kind of, when they... Because notice how Nintendo started this around the time, or these free content updates, around the time they started doing mobile games. Um, and it's kind of interesting. They're kind of marketing them like how a lot of companies market mobile game updates. Not just mobile games, but also other, like, live service games and everything. So I feel like they're kind of marketing it in that way, but it's really not the case. These updates are kind of disguised as updates like that, but what they're really doing is just locking the rest of the content behind and just disguising them as like updates and everything. Because I feel like most of these updates were really, I'm not even sure if they're like being developed after the game launched. Like, because I feel like sometimes a lot of stuff is data mined before, and these could just possibly be scheduled before launch. They're not like any. They don't really feel like they're supporting the game. They just feel like they're just adding stuff to the game randomly. Because like stuff like Minecraft, like with the updates in that game, they actually feel like they're supporting the actual play base of the game. Well, I mean, sure, sometimes there are like updates in Nintendo games that do fix legitimate problems that the community has. Um, for example, in this game, I feel like they're definitely doing that a little bit with this game, but in terms of like patches and different things, like because I think they made Galactic mode a little easier. Okay, it's a little bit jarring going from blue to red. Um, oh wow, okay, I'll take that. But yeah, but like more, yeah, like I said, I think they made Galactic mode a little easier, which is definitely a patch that people were definitely. I think like there was definitely a lot of people saying that it was basically it wasn't impossible, but it's just brutally hard. And I feel like they definitely took that feedback and actually kind of changed that and everything. So I think next level games could actually be more transparent about things. Okay, I'm definitely doing a little better this time. To me, Strikers is on par with the other games in the series, even with less content. Um, I would honestly say it's not as good as Charged, just in my opinion. The gameplay, I do think, is better than Charged. The gameplay in Charged was good, but I feel like this game perfected the gameplay. Kind of like how, weird comparison here, how Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door improved the battle system of Paper Mario 64. I feel like that's what this game did with the gameplay from Charged. But I do think the lack of content brings it down a little bit. I do think this game is a little better than the original, in my opinion, because I feel like the original is a little too basic. I do like it. I do really like it. But I feel like both Charged and this game improved it a lot. And I definitely prefer the I went right through Rosalina. That was weird. Tennis and golf have even more content compared to past games. Or yes, even yeah, tennis and golf had even more content compared to past games in the series. Yeah, I think. Are you referring to like the GameCube entries? I feel like Mario Golf World Tour, or well, that's the 3DS one, but both Toadstool Tour and World Tour definitely did have more content than Super Rush. So, but I do still like Super Rush because I did like the variety that it had between modes. Okay, that's good how you can still knock them out like that with the star. I didn't realize you could do that. That's actually really good. So they're not like completely invincible when they're charging that up. I might have I don't think I've noticed that detail before. I know it's always here. I know it was always in this game, but I just really haven't noticed it that much. Okay. just have to keep it away from them for a while. Okay, good. Okay, that's good that I knocked it out of him. Seem to be doing decently well. I'm not gonna, jinx myself before it ends, but seem to be doing decently well. Like I said, I'm not gonna jinx myself because they keep getting the Hyper Strike. Or the Orb. Okay, good. Okay, I got another one in. Reese, what is your 5 favorite GBA games? Okay, I know my favorite is, I know my favorite is Superstar Saga, Mario and Luigi, but I also, Wario Land 4 is another one that I like, let's see, I kind of have to think, Kirby in the Amazing Mirror, let's see, I have to think. I do like, Mario Kart Super Circuit, and even though I've only played a little bit of it, I would definitely say Mother 3 is definitely one of my favorites. Okay, want another one? There is a reason I prefer the GameCube game since it had a lot of content at launch. Yeah, I agree. I would say my favorite Mario Golf game would be World Tour in the 3DS, because I feel like that game has a lot of charm, even though it was in that era of Mario where a lot of things were generic. I feel like it's one of the few games that actually had a lot of charm to it. Um, and it also had a lot of great modes too. That was really the only Mario sports game during that time that was actually interesting. But my favorite Mario Tennis game is Mario Tennis 64. Something about 64 I really like. I think it's the gameplay just feels like the most interesting and the most fluid in my opinion. It just feels like the GameCube one I really like. That's my second favorite Mario Tennis game. But I feel like the original just has like it's both the charm and the gameplay I slightly prefer to it. Wonder how many likes that the Paper Mario reference tweet that I did has, because I'm currently playing right now. Maybe someone can check it in the chat. I know I know it had like the last time I checked it had like 300 likes, I think. Did you know my most popular tweet has over 200,000 likes? It's like one that I did. It was like, I think it was like people always think Gen Z just grew up with like phones and tablets and everything, and then I said what we actually grew up with, and then I put like the Wii and DS and a couple other things in a portable DVD player and an old computer. I don't think I usually have my passing stats that high because I usually don't get it in um when I pass. I downloaded a lot of stuff from the eShop before it closes. Mostly games I never tried. Oh yeah, are you referring to the 3DS? I actually modded my 3DS recently so I could just get games from HShop. Modding the 3DS is actually fairly easy to do, because you can actually I actually have custom themes too. Like I made a Vivian theme, like the character from Paper Mario, and also like a Brave Little Toaster theme, and I think also a Paper Mario beta theme, like with the Paper Mario 3DS beta. If you don't know about it, like if some of you in the chat haven't known about that before, that's basically a build of Sticker Star um from 2010 that was first shown off when the 3DS was revealed that actually appeared more like the first two Paper Mario games. It was pretty interesting because it was before like the whole Sticker Star style was made, and the battle system also kind of looked a little different too because it had partners, and I really like the style of that. It definitely seems like a good mix of Paper Mario 64 and Thousand Year Door, but it's sad that it never really came to be, and it never really it kind of changed into like the the mess that we got of Sticker Star. I know people like that game, but personally, I it's one of my least favorite games of all time because it really ruined a series that a lot of people liked and completely got rid of a lot of aspects of Paper Mario that people liked. But I'm not going to go on about it. Everyone knows what happened with Sticker Star and the beta and everything, so... But hopefully the trailer surfaces someday. Still searching for the trailer. Then I also have that Twitter account that's archiving different Paper Mario things. It used to be specifically about the Sticker Star beta, but I actually opened it up to more Paper Mario games, because... Like, I feel like there's more to talk about if you do, like, the whole series in general. You know, one thing I have to say about this game, it really actually doesn't get boring, even though there's a lack of content in this game. It's still really fun. Like, I know I've definitely gotten over 25 hours in this game. And I'll probably get a lot more now. Okay. Okay, there we go. I will say a lot of Switch games have amazing soundtracks like Mario Golf Super Rush, Sonic Mania, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Smash Ultimate, Pokemon Sword and Shield. Yeah, I would even include also this game, as well as Paper Mario, The Origami King, Mario Odyssey, and even Breath of the Wild. Okay, I have a whole thing about Breath of the Wild and that soundtrack. Everyone jokes about how it's just a bunch of piano sounds and everything, and it really doesn't have like a good soundtrack. But seriously, if you actually listen to the Breath of the Wild soundtrack, it's amazing. There's like a lot of great battle themes, and the different areas sound great. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of games on the Switch that have a great soundtrack. I would definitely say my favorite is Paper Mario The Origami King. That's actually one of my favorite soundtracks of all time, because they actually brought back the composer from the Thousand Year Door for that game, and it just sounds amazing. It's definitely the perfect mix of like the classic Paper Mario's music and the modern Paper Mario music. It's really good. It's good that I won again. I feel like I'm definitely getting better at this game again. Does anyone else use the Mario Wiki to download, like, Mario renders? Stuff like that, like different Mario artwork and renders and different things? Because it's definitely a really good resource that I use. I just, like, go into the galleries of the various games and use, like, let's say I want artwork from a specific game. Like, let's say Mario Strikers. it's just right there and it's really easy to get. Even if you don't like Pokemon Sword and Shield, you have to admit that it has a great soundtrack. I agree. It actually does have a pretty good soundtrack, despite the fact that I don't like the game. You know, I'm kind of glad that Pokemon's finally going in a better direction. Like, with first starting with Legends Arceus, um, I really like the more open aspects of that game. It was really fun, and I really liked playing through it. And I'm glad Scarlet and Violet is doing, like, the whole, like, open world thing again. Well, even bigger this time. It's actually doing a full-on open world. And I feel like that game looks really promising. Like, I really hope it kind of has my idea of the open world Pokemon game. Like, you can complete a gym in any order, or complete the gyms in any order, but they progressively get harder depending on like how much you've progressed. Like, kind of like the Divine Beasts in Breath of the Wild. I feel like they could do something with that. And also, I saw some people saying that they were a little disappointed that the battle system wasn't like in Legends Arceus in Scarlet and Violet, because you couldn't like move around. But to be completely honest, I don't really care. I'm fine that it's like the regular battles and everything in like all the other Pokemon games, because like, I mean, it's still open to competitive play and everything, and they're not really sacrificing like anything with that, and they're not really playing it safe with that either. As long as the whole overworld is open world and they're trying out new ideas with that, I feel like it could definitely be um a pretty good step in the right direction. Well, I wouldn't even say a step in the right direction. I would say like a full-on a full-on great direction for the series. I'm just really hoping that there isn't like some game-breaking flaw with this game. I know, well, technically there wasn't anything literally game-breaking with Sword and Shield, but that game suffered from a lot of issues. Like, I mean, I don't even find the missing Pokemon and lack of a national dex to be that much of an issue, because that's inevitable at some point. Like, there's so many Pokemon, it's definitely going to be hard to implement all of them in a game. My problem was just, like, that game just looked cheap. It just, like the textures were just real, like, the textures looked off. It just, most things about that game just seemed cheap. It didn't really look like there was a lot of effort put in. It was definitely, like, rushed and everything. You could definitely feel that that game was rushed. And it also played it pretty safe, too. The wild area was an interesting concept. I would say that was an interesting concept and everything. But they really didn't, like, the wild area just felt so limited. And it just felt like more of the same thing, but just in a bigger area. But I am glad that they're definitely taking things in a better direction with Scarlet and Violet. And definitely kind of building off some of the ideas that they had in Legends Arceus. And have you seen the leaks that they're doing on Twitter? Like, all of these leaks? It's just so ridiculous, like, how they're basically believing, like, every picture. There was one that, like, one Pokemon leak Twitter account believed, and it was, like, it was one that said, like, you have a, like, it was, like, you have, like, a lack of, girlfriends or something like that. When they translated it from Japanese, it was, like, a troll, and they actually believed it. I'm not sure if that was an actual troll that they believed, but that was pretty funny. But it just goes to show that all these Pokemon leak, Twitter accounts and YouTubers, it's just ridiculous. It's the whole Smash leak stuff all over again. I know they've been doing Pokemon leaks for years, and stuff like that with, like, YouTubers and everything like that. But I feel like it's just ridiculous now. It's just as bad as Smash was. Currently playing through Brilliant Diamond, and I don't know why I like Cinderace, even though I don't even play Sword and Shield at all. Yeah, I actually like when I played through Sword and Shield, despite the fact that I don't like the game, I did like the new Pokemon that it added, like Cinderace and other ones like that. Another Shy Guy W, and that awesome Paper Mario victory screen. Oh, okay. The team that you're using is one that you're proud of. Personally, I I actually skipped Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Because I feel like there really wasn't a lot of effort put into that game, just compared to like the other Pokemon remakes. I feel like it was pretty disappointing, in my opinion. I watched this one um review of it, like I think it was like 2 hours long, but it basically kind of explains all of my problems with the game. I want to see how many points that I have if I can upgrade anything yet. Oh, and also, if you want to join my club in Mario Strikers Battle League, I'm gonna put the code in the chat. So it's K644GD if you're interested, if any of you in the chat are interested in joining. I know some of you are already in it, but I think I kind of want to have a few more people join since some people wanted to join other teams and everything, but let's see. I just want to see if I can upgrade anything. Of course I won't judge you for liking Sword and Shield. I don't judge anyone for liking certain games. Because I think that's if you like a certain game, even though it's poorly received or if I don't like it, that's perfectly fine. That's your opinion, and I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Because I enjoyed certain games that a lot of people didn't like I like Mario Pinball Land, which is considered by many to be one of the worst Mario games. I actually enjoyed it. And I also enjoyed Mario Golf Super Rush, which also got a lot of criticism. And, well, I mean, I criticized it a lot too. The criticism is definitely valid. And, there definitely are a lot of problems with the game, but I actually still enjoyed it. Okay, I think I'm gonna play a few more rounds. I feel like I'm definitely getting better at this game today, because, for a while I've been, like, losing a lot of games. I've definitely been, um, doing pretty well this stream. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna, accept your request. I haven't been able to play, like, I don't think I've played at all during the last season. I think that's because, well, that was because I was on a trip. I wasn't able to, in the place I was at didn't have any, like, Wi-Fi. The only reason I was uploading videos is because I had cellular data and a mobile hotspot. But for some reason, the hotspot really isn't strong enough, to connect my Switch and online games and everything. So I wasn't able to play for a few days, but I'm glad I'm back here when the update released. Another controversial opinion I have, is that I actually wanted a Strikers update more than the Mario Kart Booster Pass Wave 2. Because honestly, I'm really not that excited about the Booster Course Pass. I mean, it's fun, but like the fact that they're using the tour courses really doesn't interest me that much because the content there really isn't that new because I'm kind of burnt out from Mario Kart. With Mario Strikers Battle League, like I said, it doesn't really get boring even with the lack of content. So, like at least with the Strikers update, it's actually like something I'd probably enjoy more. And I'm kind of glad that they did it first, despite the fact that it's been so long since the last Mario Kart update. But it is weird. Like, it's weird that they haven't done one yet. Because it's been, like, over 4 months. But the one thing I do like about the new courses from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the fact that the tour courses are gonna be preserved and everything. And because eventually, at some point, it's inevitable, Mario Kart Tour will be, like, completely... I mean, like, kind of like, Dr. Mario World, it's inevitable that they're gonna shut it down at some point. So I'm glad at least the courses in that game are preserved. So that's one good thing I'll say about it. Okay. Okay, I'm definitely not able to access that. Well, at least it isn't, like, fully charged, so... Okay, despite the fact that Daisy's losing animation is pretty lackluster and kind of disappointing, I am glad that her Hyper Strike animation is pretty cool still. Like, it still does have a little bit of personality in it. It's kind of ironic that all the other characters have a lot of personality, but it seems like they toned down Daisy. Like, it seems like every other character, they just, like, increase the personality. But, like, with Daisy, the one that you'd expect to have a lot of personality is the one that's toned down. It's just weird. Like, they even give Shy Guy a little edge here, but they remove it entirely, well, not entirely, but, like, mostly from Daisy. I feel... I feel like, Daisy was sacrificed just to get that Paper Mario reference in. I'm obviously joking. It didn't really have that much effort put into that. But, it is a little disappointing that they kind of toned down Daisy a little bit. When they still gave the other characters an edge. Never cared about the past, yeah. Shy Guy's losing animation is hilarious. Yeah. Shy Guy's animations in general are great. I'm kind of glad that they... Like, even though his mask doesn't move, I still feel like they're really expressive and really nice. Like, for example, he's just... Just look at this guy. He's just excited. And the cup animation is also nice, too. I wonder if it's gonna glitch out like it did, on that one Twitter post. Because sometimes when they do the, Hyper Strike right at the time... Okay, well, it wasn't like... I think it has to be, like, exactly... Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. I hope the next characters do good. Yeah. I'm hoping for PD Piranha and Pauline and Bowser Jr. Those are probably my 3 most wanted. Also Guigi. I could keep going on, but there's a lot of characters that I want. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this stream. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. And make sure to check out my Discord server and Twitter if you want to.